Hi, this is Real Relationship Matters. I'm Marie Morin, and I love speaking about family because for me it's the most important thing. Last time we spoke, we talked about creating boundaries and also about speaking our voice. But I asked, and I would love for this space to be something where everybody gets to participate. We ask questions like, well, what do you want to talk about? So I asked that question. And actually, Eve, one of the ladies that was co-authoring the book that we wrote, and hang out to the end because I'm going to tell you some great news. What should we talk about? What do you want to hear about? And she mentioned that when we're speaking our voice, part of it is to also be sure that we're not pleasing others and putting ourselves last, or not dealing with the fact that we matter too. And so I thought that that would be a great topic because I think that we seek love and validation through so many different ways. And part of it is if we think we're doing good for other people, even if it means we're basically throwing ourselves under the bus. What am I talking about? Well, I'm sure you've been in the situation where someone needed your help. It could be anybody in your family, and you find yourself doing, giving, and you're exhausted, or maybe you have too much on your plate and you're already, up to here with things to do, and or you're not feeling well, whatever it is, but someone in need asks, and you don't want to say no. Speaking your voice is also knowing that not to do things just to please someone, but to kind of weigh out and have a set guide for yourself that is this going to work for me? Is this going to be good for me? Because guess what? It is not selfish to choose you. It's not selfish to take time and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Actually, it's how we know that we have good emotional and mental well-being, because we're aware, guess what, this is going to really, really stress me out. So saying no is actually a good thing. Also, one of the other things to think about is, where are we getting our love and validation from? Is it always coming from external places? Like if we don't show and do big things for others or grand gestures, that we don't feel validated and loved? Do we have to do those things? I know for myself with my family, I love to spoil them. And for me, it's a gift to them. It's my way of saying I love you by, making really nice dinners and having them over and really enjoying their company. And I think it's great. However, if I do it in a spirit of that I have to do it because this is how I find my love from them, that I know they love me because I give to them, then it's kind of off. What if I just give to them because I want to give, not because I need something in return? But there's another piece of this people pleasing that I think is so common, and Eve pointed this out in the comment, that we look to get our attention, affection, validation by being on social media a lot and finding out, well, are people agreeing with me? What are people saying? Do they like my comments? Do they appreciate what I'm saying? Like, hey, sure, I would love for you all to say like. I love getting the likes, but I still know who I am. Do you know who you are? Do you have to please others? Do you have to get positive comments in order to feel good about yourself? And do you have to do good things and big things for your family? So I just want you to think about that. It actually reminds me that I usually go a little overboard, and I love to go a little overboard for Christmas. And I wonder if there's a piece of that I want my kids to know so much that they're definitely loved, and maybe in that, it's a little bit much. I don't have to do as much. I know they'll still love me if I don't do as much. But I'm hoping that you know that you are loved and valued. I know I'm loved and valued. I know that God loves me. That gives me great joy, and I hope you know that as well. So hey, here's the good news. Excuse me, itchy nose. We, the authors of the book, are going to be gathering for the first time on Thursday, October 19th from 7 to 9 at the Next Chapter bookstore in Huntington Village for our exclusive book signing. We are thrilled. So we wrote this book. There are people from all over the states, as well as one from Italy, and a lovely Irish woman who lives in Italy is going to be coming, and we're going to be gathering together. We're going to be at this bookstore. We want you to come. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to talk about, because this business of being a family member, it's not always easy. But it could be a great joy as well. Thanks for listening, and can't wait to see you next month. Bye now.